This is Only Pizza, a podcast where we only talk about pizza. Today's pizza comes from Town Mall Pizza in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
So today we picked up our pies at Town Mall Pizza, which is located in what is now called the Cascade Galleria, which those of us who are old still call the Town Mall. You notice they didn't change the name of the pizza shop, so there you go. There has been a pizza shop in the location where this pizza shop is since the mall opened in 1970. The original pizza shop there was Mr. Pizza, who we already did a few podcasts ago, and they moved to a place up on Newcastle's east side. So someone, I'm assuming this is what happened, is that someone who worked for the original Mr. Pizza purchased the franchise and still has continued to run it in the original location. So I have to say that I picked up the pizza tonight, and I have not been in the mall. The mall is basically...
Can you really call it a mall?
Well, it is a mall. Yes, it is a mall. You can call it that. It has other things in it now. There's actually a store next door to the pizza shop that looks like it sells trendy clothing for young people. It looks like, maybe, I don't know. What's that store?
Trendy clothing for young people.
Trendy clothing for young people.
That's the name of it. Trendy clothing for young people.
It's a long name. No, what's the store that's at the mall? I love that one store that's at the mall that you can get all the crazy, really good t-shirts that have good sayings on them and stuff like that. And everybody always has lots of piercings. You know the one I mean. I can't think of the name.
Are you talking about Hot Topic?
Hot Topic. This is like a knockoff.
It has a Hot Topic in this?
It has a knockoff Hot Topic in there.
So like a warm subject.
Yes, yeah, warm subject. That's all I saw. But the mall, there's still some stuff in there. There's like the Erie Business School in there. There's a post office. The Newcastle post office is in there.
Oh, okay.
And there's a couple things, like some offices and stuff. I'm not sure if the beauty parlor is still open, but there was a beauty parlor in there from the original mall that dates that far back. But like the fountain is still in there. And this is for you Newcastle kids who hung out at the mall all the time, like myself. It's cool to go in there now, and it gives you it's like a total, like, holy cow, kind of a thing when you walk in there, if you haven't been in there recently. I guess they're doing some stuff. They've been doing some activities down there, like craft shows at the holidays. They have a big farm market down there now, so there's a lot of things happening at the mall. However, Town Mall Pizza has been happening in there, and formerly Mr. Pizza, since 1970. Okay? Now here's the super cool thing, right? I go in there. I haven't been in that mall. Probably haven't been in that mall since the 80s. The early 80s, in the glory days of, it was still almost the glory days of the mall. The glory days of the mall were in the late 70s when they had all the coolest stores, I hadn't been in the mall for a long time, and I walked in and it's like the same. It's the same. You go in and it's still got the marble floors and they haven't upgraded it, but it's not degraded either. It looks good.
It's like a time capsule.
Yes! Yes, and talk about a time capsule. Town Mall Pizza looks exactly like everything is the same. The decor is that fabulous orange vinyl seating and yellow walls, and we're going to put a picture up with this. It was so great. Although, it's way smaller. It's way smaller than it was. Like when I was a teenager, that place was huge. I don't know why. Everything looks smaller when you're older. Like you go in and go, my gosh, wasn't this like 40 feet wide or whatever? But it just looks fabulous though to go in there. And like when I was a kid, we used to go in there and watch them throw pizzas. Like it was like a show. You could sit there and they would just throw pizzas. It was amazing. So they still do the same style of pizza. It's the New York style pizza that they throw into the air, and the ceiling's really low in there, which doesn't seem conductive to a pizza tossing sort of a thing. But
yeah, I wonder how many crusts get stuck on the ceiling.
I bet the noobs get them stuck all the time. But they still toss the pizza. It's still New York style pizza. They use the old ovens, old style pizza ovens. So that really gives the crust, that's really great on the crust. So we got several different pizzas to try out, and we really enjoyed them all. So we got what I've been calling the signature pizza, which means absolutely nothing. Okay, it's just a pizza with sauce and cheese. So we got a regular pizza with sauce and cheese. We got a home style, which had sauce, nice heavy layer of sauce, and Parmesan cheese and a little bit of herbs on it. We got a chicken bacon ranch pizza, and we got a fresh tomato pizza that they have that has chopped up fresh tomato, bell peppers, some seasonings, and cheese. And it was very good too. So that's the 4 pizzas we got. So of course, the cheese pizza was good. It was good.
And you know what? Now that you say someone might have worked at the Mr. Pizzas in there, it makes sense because it was very similar to the cheese pizza from Mr. Pizza. Like the crust was similar, the cheese was the same.
Yeah.
But it was very good. And like I've said before, I'm not a big cheese person. This I didn't mind at all. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was good. The sauce was very flavorful.
Yeah, this especially on the home style pizza because it's all sauce. The sauce was very good. It wasn't sweet, it wasn't tart. It was just like a nice tomato-y pizza sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, very tasty. And the crust, the crust is real nice and crispy in the central part of the pizza, and then the edges were nice and soft. So it was very chewy though. Like you had to pull at it. So it kind of made your jaw sore a little bit.
It wasn't that I think you overreact to things being chewy. This was not like it had chew to it, but it was not.
It's because
chewy.
I'm old. I guess I've said.
No, it was just a good like hand-tossed pizza crust.
Yeah, it was very good. And it wasn't soggy at all or anything. It was nice and crisp.
It wasn't greasy.
The home style pizza, there was a lot of sauce on it. So you sauce people out there, there was a very good sauce to cheese ratio for the cheese pizza. And the home style pizza had a lot of sauce, which was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
The fresh tomato pizza could have had more tomato on it for me, but it had a good amount of tomato. And it was very good flavor. Whatever herbs and everything they had on it, the flavor of that was really good. And then the chicken bacon ranch, they just took like a chicken breast and sliced it and put big pieces of chicken on it. So that was good too. We're getting buzzed by hummingbirds here. It's just hilarious.
Yeah, and there's wind chimes and crickets in the background, so apologies for all the background noise.
Yeah, there's a lot of, it sounds like the buzzing hum of electronics, but it isn't. It's the buzzing hum of nature.
Yeah, there's a hummingbird right behind your head back
Seriously,
there.
2 of them just buzzed us a little bit ago. So this is great. We're recording on the porch, and it's like a nice warm sauna-like summer afternoon. So.
It's very funny recording with crickets already in the background because it is just like you're just talking into the void,
Back to the pizza. We liked this pizza. We really did like this pizza.
This was another one. It was a very thin crust with a nice thick, like pillowy edge of the crust, but it held up really well.
Oh yeah, it didn't sag or anything when you picked it. It was very good. Very structurally sound crust. It was just, the whole experience was so enjoyable. If you haven't been to the Town Mall pizza shop ever, or if you haven't been there in a while, you need to order pizza and go pick it up, because I'm telling you, it was the highlight of my day. Just going in there brought back so many memories of hanging out at the mall, and that was really great. And it was so great to see the chairs with the chairs have like these devil's fork backs on them. So when you see the picture, it's just terrific. It's terrific all the way around. Great pizza. Didn't take long at all. I left work and called, and the pizza was done when they said it would be done. I didn't have a long wait, so that was nice. And it's very easy to pick up there too, because it's an abandoned mall, so they get a lot of parking.
If you get there early, you can, take a walk around Warm Subject.
Yes. Well, here's how you get in there. Here's the address for Town Mall Pizza, 135 Cascade Galleria, Newcastle, PA. And the phone number is 724-654-6300. It's on the side of the mall that faces Jefferson Street. And the entrance that you go into is the main entrance of the mall. And there's a Family Dollar store. This is also in the mall, but you can only enter the Family Dollar from outside. You can't get there from inside, which makes it into a plaza then, right? But it's like I said, the fountain is still in the mall. The floor is beautiful. The walls and it was just looked great in there. So I definitely would say try Town Mall Pizza. If you're looking for a good New York style pizza, this is good. We got all medium sized pizzas. They also make a large pizza.
The medium size that was a good size.
Yeah, they don't do any personal pizzas. They have pizza by the slice at lunchtime down there, and you can order it by the slice, but it probably doesn't last long. So, because I asked them if they had any, they didn't. And also, they have what they call a Sicilian style pizza it's one size, it's a 16 cut, but it's just a big square pizza. So I didn't see one down there. I didn't want to order one because I did not want a big square pizza. But when I was a kid, they had the real Sicilian style pizza that is a thick, crispy crust with little dents all over it, full of sauce and cheese, and it was very good. So I need to just do it because Mr. Pizza also has one, so I need to order one to see if it's the same and it's not just a square shaped pizza. But that was such a good pizza, and I always liked it. But I just thought, well, if they have a slice, but they didn't. They do delivery, pickup, and eat in. You can dine in, and then you would have the opportunity to sit in those awesome devil's pitchfork backed chairs that are permanently cemented to the floor. They're so awesome. Wait till you see the pictures. I'm gonna put a picture up of the pizza shop. But if you get a chance to, get some pizza from Town Mall Pizza. It's really good.
The Facebook page for Town Mall Pizza is Town Mall Pizza NC. You can find us online at Mary Mac Bakehouse on Facebook and Instagram, Mary Mac Podcast on Twitter, and on our website, marymacpodcast.com. If you're from Newcastle and have a favorite pizza place that we haven't covered yet, let us know on social media or email info@marymacpodcast.com with your suggestions.